Hi crypto kings and queens, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie. In this episode, we are going through what happened to Bitcoin and Ethereum. We are having such huge volatility to the downside. I'll show you what I see on the 3-month chart, what actually happened here, and how we're just breaking everything down. And we can actually see that this was coming if we were just we did analyze the market from the higher time frames to the lower time frames. And this is very important, but I'm having a good news. We are still in a uptrend because we need to break 42,900 to see the market actually being very bearish. So right now the market, it could just come back down to this previous support and we just might bounce off of it. We just might have some fake outs, but then we just see the market break into the upside again. I'm gonna do the same thing on Ethereum. I'm just gonna break everything down for you. Remember guys, I am no financial advisor. You need to look up everything yourself first, but please continue watching this video and I'm gonna break down everything for you from the 3-month to the monthly, to the weekly, and just telling you what I see. Okay, so guys, as you already know, I'm super technical. And I'm super interested in what's happening or what happened yesterday. So I woke up this morning and I saw the market was really going down. So I started to look at the 3-month and I'm taking the high of the month of January and April. So we're having the high right here. I'm not gonna include the wicks. So I went down to the monthly chart. And when we came back up to these levels, as we can see the candlestick in November, if we were looking at the 3-month chart, we could see that the market did close below this high that we did have here. And we're looking at candlestick and just following how market structure is doing. When we see the market having a candlestick closing below the resistance, because this is just like every other chart. It doesn't matter if the monthly, of the daily, the 15 minutes. When you're having a resistance and you're having a doji against this level, but we're closing below the resistance is not going to hold. The market will break to it. This is not a breakout retest. This is a breakout, fake out, retest. Market goes back down. Going down to the weekly, and we can just starting to just break everything down to see why it happened. We're going to the weekly and we could also see, you saw the retest. So this previous week that we did have retested the monthly resistance from below. And after that, we had another retest on the daily. As you can see, we had so many daily candlesticks retesting this level. And with that, this is just lower lows and lower high. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Market then spikes through to the downside. You could see 1, 2, 3 candlesticks, 3 daily candles that never had the power to break 58,789. Market goes back down. So just by following market structure, it's pretty easy, of course, going back in time and see what happened. But this is for myself, this is just a clear explanation of what's actually going on. And just taking away that you want the market to be in an uptrend, you want the market to be in a downtrend, that doesn't matter right now. What matters is what actually happened, why it happened, and this is just market. It doesn't matter what I want the market to do. This happened. Market came back down to this previous support that we did have around 41,248. And I was always talking about, because I did take the Fibonacci from the weekly, from the lowest point to the highest point. We did break this Fibonacci, so this wasn't valid. We can also use the trend line, and looking at the weekly, we did break the trend line. Obviously, we can come up again. Or maybe the next week that we're having, the market would just go into the trend line again. We don't know right now, but if we are not coming back up, we are breaking the uptrend, and we could come back down. We could come back down again to maybe for 29,000. I do not know this, but we are definitely focusing on this low that we are right now retesting at 43,200. Just because we did break this trend line, we haven't broken the uptrend, because we have to break 42,500 and then see market retesting that level as a new resistance, and then market goes back down. It could happen, doesn't have to happen, but we are still in a uptrend because we never broke this low. This low is super important for us to use and see how the market is behaving around it. We could just have a sideways market, and then either we break into the downside or to the upside. It's so hard to know right now because we're having this huge bearish candlestick. So we obviously just have to wait until the market starts to slow down. But looking at this, I would not, as a trader, I would not go into the market and go for a long. When I was having my live stream yesterday, I was talking about this level right here, and it was so perfect. I retested 55,076. Market just spiked down. Market moved 2,750 pips since I was having my live stream. And I told everyone that I would not buy the market right now. If there's anything I'm going to do, it's selling the market. I didn't know the market was supposed to go back down this much, but it did. And this is what it is. If we're staying right here and we are not coming back and we're just going back up, this is a perfect level for us to, or for me to go in and buy the market. We're gonna look at Ethereum, and we're doing the same thing. So we're starting off with the 3 monthly chart, and at this time I'm gonna use the high of this previous the third month previous that we did have, and I'm going down and I'm gonna take it from the wick. And looking at this monthly candle, so we also came back down, but it's 27 days left of this monthly candle, so many things can happen. But if this weekly candle is closing below this level around in 1 day and 17 hours, that could definitely be the market doing the same thing as we saw the market doing on Bitcoin. You just might see the market coming back up and retest 4,030, and then you see market coming back down maybe to this support right here at 3,067. Guys, remember, we're still in a uptrend even if the market comes back down to 3,040 as long, because this is the last time, this is the previous higher low that we did have, and as long as we're not breaking the higher low, the market is just correcting, and then you see the market breaking to the upside. I just do this, and we're gonna adjust it on the daily. We can see that we did respect the trend line. We're still above it, but we're having the huge candlestick, so we're having a very volatile candlestick. So that is why I just because we're respecting the trend line right now, the daily can do whatever. So this daily candle is gonna tell us what's gonna happen, and even if we're closing like this, I definitely believe market will continue back down and just fill this wick that we're having. I would not look at long opportunities. I would definitely look for short opportunities, but I definitely would be very careful. Going back in time, when you see the market drop like this, and you can even see that you're having the double top right here. Market is going down. This is the neckline. You can have the retest of the neckline, market goes down. Market comes back down to the previous higher low, doesn't have the power to do that. Maybe a fake out retest, that market breaks to the upside again. Because going back in time, when you're having these bearish candlestick, you don't see the market having the power to break it. The market doesn't have the power. You see the market just going up a little bit, then you see boom, market goes back down. Market starts to slow down, and then you see market break into the upside. The same thing happened right here on the 7th of September. You see the market boom, you have a small pullback, market goes back down, market consolidates, then you see market having the power to break to the upside. So this is just a healthy market. This is nothing weird, guys. So don't be scared. Don't be nothing. Just understanding that okay, market goes back down, market goes up, market goes down, market goes up, market goes down, market goes up, market goes sideways, market goes. This is how the market is moving. So we're just benefiting of what we see and what we can do. And after that, I mean. And we need happy smiles. We need to smile. We need to see everything as an opportunity, right? Guys, remember when I'm sharing my analysis, no financial advisor, no nothing. Look at what happened. I mean, this wasn't valid. So sometimes, the market is not just going at your favor. And if you think that you're always gonna be right, you're never gonna succeed in trading. So, but I'm gonna put up everything that I see, and I'm gonna have it right here if you're going to the community. And if you're just scrolling down, I have multiples. I just started a couple of days ago doing this. I have in my shorts right here, as you also can see what I'm talking about, what I see on the charts. Remember, on Bybit we do have a bonus up to $4,100 in bonus. You're having the link in the description and down below. Bybit is a super good platform for swing trading if you want to have very low fees. And speaking of fees, Casta will launch in the beginning of next year, and if you want to be one of the first people using Casta, you can just go into the Casta. You're having the link in the description down below, enter your email, and you're just joining the wait list together with me and so many other people. And I cannot even wait to see what's gonna happen. But with Casta, you will be able to transfer Bitcoin and Ethereum with 0 fees. You can also stake and have a passive income from Casta. You can just go into this website and just read about it. But this is right now what I see on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Just wait for the market to do its thing. The market is very bearish right now, so the last thing that I would do is going long right now. Please subscribe to this channel and hit the notifications so you can see when I'm having my live streams and when I'm having these regular updates about cryptocurrencies, as I have every single day, 24/7, 7 days a week, every single year. Remember, always use risk management, because if you were in a long position and the market went straight down, I can promise you that your account is bleeding right now, and you don't want the market to do that. So always trade with risk management. You will not feel bad, and then you're just going in with new energy, looking at the charts, and then you're in profit again. Have a good day. It's early morning in Sweden, and I'm gonna have a blessed day. It's snow here, and it's actually light outside. It's very sunny outside. So I'm gonna take advantage of this beautiful day, and I hope you're having a good time. Mwah!